Hi, it's Estrella with a reading for the collective. I want to say hello to the new subscribers. I really appreciate you. And also, thanks for answering the poll questions that I put on the community board about what you want to hear more about. That was really insightful for me because so far the poll is split between wanting to hear about the person that is your your personal karmic, the copycat energy that's trying to stop you, and then also just more esoteric stuff, spiritual stuff. So I'm going to include that in this reading today. We're going to talk about the karmic person who's standing in your way, what we need to know, because I know that a lot of people are experiencing really just kind of heightened blockages and waiting to see what happens next. So we'll get some messages about that too, some guidance from spirit on what we're expected to do. I also wanted to say, I know that right now it's so intense because none of us wants, war, and it's if you're feeling like pain or fear, that's totally normal. And I just, one of the things that I keep telling myself until the emotions, emotional reactions to it subside and we get more downloads about it, I just keep telling myself, stay calm, or do the exercises that I need to do to get clarity, and keeping the third eye open and the crown chakra open, all those meditations to get clarity on all of it, because we're here, we want to be here to elevate the energy, and if something like that looks like it's like going backwards, right? But maybe that is one of the reasons that we're here, is to help to heal during a great transition, and set the vibration for the future, but that we have to be here to go through the Plutonian kind of Plutonian, almost like reincarnation, because this is the United States Pluto return, and so this is definitely a big change for us, and it reflects across the entire world, but it's pinpointed on the United States. So it makes sense that we're taking Plutonian actions, or that Plutonian actions are being taken, and we're probably going to see a lot of change happen. And I think that a lot of people who aren't grounded and don't understand what's going, or are appealing to their own baser natures, are going to be lost. So so that said, I also wanted to say, someone in the comments had asked me about a little bit more like spiritual information and wanted to know about crystals. So I have this book, I don't know if you can see it. It's called The Book of Stones. And, without having to spend money, I'm sure that there are like, lists of these stones online. But the reason that I'm bringing this out is because one of the techniques that you might be able to do to help protect your energy and your alignment in your space is gosh, I'm losing the name of it. It's like feng shui, but it's Indian. One sec. Vastu Shastra, which is spelled VASTU. Next word, Shastra, SHASTRA. It's the Vedic science of architecture and design of temples, homes, and buildings. And so you can, you place crystals and objects in various portions of the home based on the astrological grid of where the planets are facing. And so you get your compass out, and say if on the flat grid, you know how astrology charts have that 360-degree view of where all the planets are sitting. So depending on where you're at, say like that's north, right? Say that's north, and you've got Saturn, or say you've got Saturn here, right? Well, there are different crystals that correspond with Saturn to help resonate that energy, and you can place crystals throughout your space where you pray or you work to help you rebalance. They're like energy portals in your space. In every space you might feel a really huge experience of relief, and like an opening in your space if you put these crystals out, and you place them on each equinox, and then you leave them for the 3 months. So that's called Vastu Shastra, if you want to look it up. There's like I know there's someone on Patreon that has a course that tells you where the crystals are every 3 months. So that's someone, or you can look it up and do your own research. And another book is this huge book. I've actually read this one twice. Funny enough, this is actually a Russian quantum physicist that wrote this book, and it's so amazing, guys. It's so amazing. It's really crazy, and I don't recommend anyone read it out of order, because I know someone that read it out of order, and really it took them quite a while to get back recalibrated again. But look, I just opened up this page, and look where we're at. Energy vampires. So I'm saying this book is amazing, because it's a lot of things that we're experiencing that's from the perspective of a quantum physicist. And he talks about timeline jumping instead of trying to do affirmations and shift the energy around you to meet your vibration. You raise your vibration to the energy that you want to experience, and you essentially jump timelines because of all the little branches of reality. Every time we make a choice, we make like a little tiny slight shift, and then you end up on these other pathways. So this is a way of, if you're on a timeline that's just going south, you don't want to be on that timeline anymore. You got to raise your own vibration up to jump over to the one reality that you want to experience. It's kind of like that. I mean, I'm trying to summarize 500-page book in a few seconds, but that's one of the reasons why I recommend this book. And I'll talk more about it later, but I wanted to get to the reading. No, actually, I'm gonna So the other thing that I really like is Kundalini yoga. The reason why, in addition to like any regular yoga, the reason why is because if you like to dance or move your body, which most people do, Kundalini yoga has that. And then it also has chanting and mantras. So a good majority of the meditations have music or like mantras. So it's easier to refocus your brain. And they've got all kinds of like chakra balancing techniques and meditations, things to clear your crown chakra really instantly, like 11-minute meditations. And so a lot of it's in Sanskrit. And the reason why Sanskrit is so, potent is it's like one of the languages that, resonates with the realms of manifestation and, higher layers of vibrations. And the reason sound is so important is, the obvious things, like, in the Bible, God spoke and then things were. So the sound came first. So sound is a form of creation. And what's interesting is when you read this book, he talks about how we don't see the shifts. A lot of this stuff you guys already know, but I just wanted to talk about it a little bit more. We don't see the shifts right away in the 3D because it's such a dense reality. When we're making, either timeline jumps or shifts in the reality that we're in, we don't see it. But these sort of, if you do affirmations as well, this is, I didn't take it out, but there's a great affirmations book. Let's see, where is it? This is a great book on organizing your affirmations. If you're not into mantras, but organizing your prayers and affirmations. And the chatterbox brain, the ego mind that might be, from childhood programming, or from also maybe characters around you that are trying to stop you from remembering who you are, or confuse you, and sort of get that, monkey mind telling you why things aren't possible or things like that. This is really a great book at helping to differentiate those things so that you don't speak these like negative word magics into your own reality. But what I just wanted to say about creation by sound, when you don't see the shifts right away, but when you do it, the more you do it, it accelerates the shifts, if that makes sense. So even if you just did 3 minutes a day, maybe there's some beginning Kundalini yoga on YouTube or something like that you can tune into, or workshops or teachers. I just highly recommend it. I feel like you know, we're in a spiritual warfare, and, you know, it's like all hands on deck with all the skills necessary to do that. So I wanted to just talk about a few of those things. Let me know in the comments if you want me to expand on any of those tools or books to help you with your third eye. So clearing. So we're going to ask for the collective about this copycat energy, this karmic energy, your own karmic energy, not the masculine's karmic, your karmic, who's trying to stop you from, you're right on the precipice, and there's something that is, you know, a person, maybe more than one person, that's trying to get in your way. I wanted to say something about gang stalking as well, but I'll get back to that. Okay, so first, collective's person that's blocking them, please. Right. Someone who is fighting for this manifestation that was given to you for God. They're treating it like it's a competition of the wills, some kind of like ego battle for the sunlight. Of course, that is not what this is for. You have a mission, right? So it's ugly. It's really, really ugly. This wants to come out. They might have, you know, confused you about who they were for quite a while, this person. They might be doing this to other people now. Just a real master manipulator. They are, I think they are getting sick. They're getting sick. They can't stop themselves, though. They're getting sick waiting about this news, about this destiny, your destiny that they're trying to block. There's more than one, I feel. And I keep seeing this kind of con man energy, this like con man, con woman energy that's like popping out of nowhere in addition to this person that I still don't know who they are. They keep popping up in the readings, but I'll try to get to the bottom of that as well. I think that this person, even though they can't stop themselves, realized that they're under judgment now, but that they can't, they know what the calling is, and that is to leave you alone, and that they're hanging themselves. They realize that. They're in complete they're living in some weird illusion. They're living in a weird illusion, and I think they're trying to figure out what to do in order to establish power. This might also be you trying to figure out your options as far as, you know, there might be a third party that they're trying to get in the way of. You know, this could be some sort of endeavor, business endeavor. This could be your emperor. So whatever this interference is, I'll get more information, but this person is in an illusion about their involvement. This karmic person, it could be an ex of yours, a friend, a family member. You might have multiple people doing this to you. It looks like, you know what, look, it looks like, you know, this is what everyone wants to know, is that this thing that you're building, that you're going to be, you're going to get that victory. It's coming. It's on its way. That's building. 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. Even though you don't care about the public glory, that's, that looks like there's relief. This could be the subject that, there's more fighting about, but I think that the vibration I'm getting from this is that, you're gonna have victory. Nine of Cups. This person is only worried about, they're very selfish, got this smug energy. I feel like, this competition, like they feel some sort of satisfaction of having gotten in your way, or if they feel like you're, giving up the fight. That could be what this is, but I'm going to get clarification. Whoa, it flew out. To the people, around them, they've been exposed to be just terribly greedy pigs. I'm going to say pigs. Just con artist pigs. They've been exposed. Something you did expose them. So if you have any, question as to whether or not anyone's confused about who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, in this scenario, people can see that they've been manipulating and that they're doing things for the wrong reasons. This is in the environment position. This 4 of Coins reversed. This could be also you appearing like you're letting go, which is them realizing, they've already realized that they're hanging themselves. That's why they're in such delusion, that they're still hanging on over this Ace of Discs, this gift from the divine that is your birthright, that someone is trying to fight you for your birthright. It's sick. There's genuinely something wrong with this energy, trying to fight you for your birthright. So it seems everyone's waiting for this news about starting over, right? Without this person. They're waiting to find out if you've given up completely on what you're doing, whether or not they're going to be able to continue intervening, and you might be waiting for some information about whether or not you're going to be able to start anew. Outcome, the rock star, Knight of Wands. So I'm going to get clarification. That could be you just getting down to business and moving quickly. And just this comes out all the time for this energy, this Hierophant. Almost every time I do a reading, it doesn't come out, it doesn't feel like marriage to me. It gives me really bad, creepy vibes. I feel like it's, it has something to do with ritual. I really do. The system, ritual, some hidden things there, and it keeps coming out like this card, the Hierophant, which is also that there's some mystery here with this, why this keeps popping out, this Hierophant. This matters a lot to this energy, this Hierophant. And not it keeps popping out in not the traditional way. So I'm just gonna try to get some more clarifications for that later. Under the deck we have awareness. And inspiration. I think they're trying to kill your inspiration. I think that they're trying to get into your energy to figure out where you're at. They're not letting go. They're not done yet. It's go time. There's go time energy here. This person is like a, I'm going to say they're like an animal. They don't have the same, set of ethics that normal human beings do. Like, I really get this kind of like sociopathic energy. And I know a lot of you are surrounded by this. A lot of people have this going on. This phenomenon it's like the last stitch effort. Let's see, some clarifications about this battle. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, clarifying Ace of Pentacles. This time it came out reversed. This like missed opportunity. It's almost like they're trying to battle you, either to take it from you or to cause you to lose this opportunity, which is very clearly yours. It's your birthright. You've worked towards this. It's not theirs. You know it's not theirs. And if you're confused about it, this reading is confirmation. There's guilt-free. This energy's toxic. You don't deserve what's happening to you. This fight, this competition over this opportunity is sick. Sick. Yeah. They're trying to bully you. They're trying to win at all costs, and they're doing it with a smile on their face. They're trying to fight you for control, and also to try to, it's almost like replace you or take the inspiration. Take the inspiration. Create delays, misunderstandings. They want control. Failure to lead. This person doesn't even understand why they want power. I mean, they want the spotlight, they want clout, and they want to stop you. But they didn't do the work, and it's not their birthright. This feels like a pause between this, waiting for this message around this Wheel of Fortune, which is your birthright, right? Like they're trying to block fate. And this is your achievement, your Four of Wands. This is the 1111 card. Union at home, even with yourself, or achievement. This achievement that you've been working for, that's going to set off big changes in your life. They're subconsciously, they know that this is pivotal. And you know it's pivotal. They experienced judgment in the Hangman. They know that they're creating dissipation of energy for themselves as well. They have no Ten of Cups. They won't have a Ten of Cups from doing these actions. They know that. But they're consumed with this. It's like they've got an attachment. And I think that they're beholden to this Hierophant. They're planning on moving forward and creating more misrepresentation and confusion. That's why they're in this, they want to create illusions around this Emperor, who could be someone that you're teaming up with that's like, feels like a soulmate connection and part of your birthright for power. They want to confuse this person more. And you don't want this person to get more. This Emperor could be feminine energy or someone that you're connecting to. But whoever they are, they're a leader. They have the power to make a choice, right? They intend on creating more confusion. Tell us about this. Yeah, strength. This is your spiritual strength. Okay, in the near future. That is clarifying 3 of coins and 6 of wands. These multiple personalities or, characters in your life that are all kind of playing out the same thing of trying to block this opportunity, it looks like it's not going to work in the near future. Strength, you're gonna find your inner power. You'll get the downloads for the right actions to take. So far you've been doing the right thing. Your ego is not involved. What's this 9 of Cups, please? Yeah, it's almost like this weird jealousy of, it's like if I can't have you, it's like this weird smug joy at trying to destroy a perfect partnership. Something you're building. It's not it doesn't have to be, your masculine or a new soulmate, a new divine connection, whatever this is. There's this really weird, disgusting, smug joy out of blocking this. I mean, this is what I mean by this is like an animal or something that's been complete. I mean, I've never seen energy like this. This is something that has lost its, I just keep calling it an it, but now it's just like an it. It's an it. Tell me about this 4 of Coins. I know we're not supposed to, judge or name call. Yeah. 4 of Coins is clear. 4 of Coins reverse, this obsessive, greedy, con person. That's how they appear, like the devil. And 8 of Coins reverse, blocking things. That's how they appear. In case you're worried about people confusing, if their lies are working. They're not working. They've exposed themselves. So it's so, like, looking at their inner workings, it feels threatening because it's so sickening, but you're not alone. You're not alone. The people in your circle, the people that you're trying to work towards this Ace of Pentacles with, right? This love that you're trying to bring forth, right? This total joy that they're trying to reverse, do reversals, which is very, 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 dark, that like reversal mirroring. It's sickening. It's a sickening energy. Hopes and fears. Yeah. They're afraid of being exposed and the truth. I think they don't realize just how much they're dumb. You want the truth and you want to move forward into the sunlight, right? You're ready to be done with this energy. Start again, getting the news. You're waiting for something. You want this communication. You want happy communication. They're afraid of this happy communication. But it's like, really, that's why I mean they're out of control, because they already got the judgment a while ago. They know they're in trouble. They know that they have some serious karma. But it's almost like, oh my gosh, I don't mean to be scary, but that old movie, The Exorcist, where it's like the person's sort of like, possessed, and they are doing things that are, this crazy. It's like it's like, because this person, their jealousy and their weakness was tapped into. So that's why, they might have started to dabble in something, maybe with a group. I don't know. Some sort of, it's so weird that this always comes out because it's upright. But this is very dark. This is dark Hierophant. They did something, and now they're being dragged they're going to end up in a really bad way. And I'm not trying to say word magic on them. I'm just saying the readings that I've done previously keep showing up. You know, everything is up to the highest high, what happens to them. And we're wishing the best for everyone, even if they're attacking us. We're wishing the highest vibration of love on everyone. The readings that I've done so far have pointed towards some like really heavy karma for this person. This rock star, please, team of light. Rock star. Okay, well, a cycle is going to end. Someone's going to be in regret, and a cycle is over. Someone's going to be regretful about this cycle. So, someone's going to be moving forward, and someone's going to have a lot of regret. We'll get more clarification on this outcome. Yeah, they're trying to take something. There's an unfair power dynamic. There's some way that they've been able to latch themselves on and try to take. They're trying to take something that's yours, right? There's a power dynamic is still playing out here. Some coffee. Yeah, they're putting in as much effort. Their entire life is dedicated towards fighting you. It's all they focus on all day, like a weird sicko. They're trying to block change. False person. The thing is that the thing that scares them the most is that they know that they're this. And they know that they're this, and that's why they're afraid of the truth. The thing is that they've already been exposed. So how stupid is that? It's really dumb. They're trying to operate as if they're in the shadows, but you see them very clearly. You see them and you see all of their minions. You see the whole group. You know exactly what's happening. So they're jealous of you. They know that they're jealous of you. There's a lot of jealous energy here. They're trying to hide behind a mask. They don't really want people to know the real reason why they're doing these things. That's their perspective. I think that they've got some kind of a weird attachment. I think they might have dabbled in some sort of like ritual stuff, kitchen magic stuff, or joined a group, or did some kind of a thing. And they might be trying to rely on that still. Because Hierophant doesn't usually come out. For me, Hierophant is like marriage. You know, sometimes it's like, you know, the doling out of forgiveness. Some people look at this as like the God card. But it's like, this is a blasphemous God. There's something not right here with this Hierophant. It keeps always popping out every time. Community card. They're under judgment. They've hung themselves. I think that there are groups of people around them that have been moving away from them. I think they're trying to. There's a problem because any lies that they've told also, you know, people love you, and it doesn't match up. I think people are backing away from them. I think also, though, they're trying to come between you and anyone that they can that loves you. This is sick. Really sick. Yeah, it's like sort of making plans alone. They might want to try to get in with someone. They might want to try to get quiet time with, personal time with this person, this Emperor character, in order to like one-up you and try to cause confusion. Yep. They want to get in the middle of your courtship. They want to cause deliberations between your courtship. And this is also something that you're trying to figure out what to do, because you know that they're doing this. And that's the thing, is that this is how this person that they're trying to get towards, this your Emperor character, whether that's like a feminine energy that's very, very much in, you know, they're a feminine person, a female person that's in their Emperor energy, or that's you embodying your own inner Emperor, or you are an Emperor. Whoever this is, they see them. So these plans are an inconvenience, but they're not, they've already been exposed. This near future, please. Light. Near future. Near future. Great fortune. Someone's going into despair about it. So someone's going to win here. Okay, and then this person's going to be in despair because they don't realize that people are seeing them for exactly what they are. The lens they're looking through. They feel really smug, like they matter from being able to intervene in your life. One more for this. This one's to come out, or is it this one? Yeah, expectation. They're expecting to like win or something. They're expecting to just destroy this beautiful thing that you're trying to build, any synergy you have. They're expecting that they've ruined it, and that makes them happy. This person is only here. This is how they appear. They want this unexpected thing that has happened to you, this opportunity that's falling into your hand. It's like this, to me, you know, this looks, you know, it's a Kipper cards version of the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like they appear like they're showing up on the journey to get your coins. That's what it looks like. That's the people in your environment are not confused. This person has not confused your people. They might be trying to figure out also how to get rid of them. If you've got any blocked communication with these people or person, they're aware. They might also be getting affected by this toxic energy, because if they even have to think about it, these people might be feeling drained and like it's toxic. So you might have to give them a moment to figure things out. Hopes and fears, please. Yeah, you want this person to go into spiritual jail and be stopped. And they're afraid that this is going to happen to them. They're afraid of their karma, but they're still they're driven. They can't stop themselves. They're so jealous. Instead of just going inwards, yeah, there's going to be adjudication. They're going to be under judgment. The cycle is going to be over. They're going to find that this was not worth it. Yeah, this is all about this partnership that you're trying to build. You know, what's fair? What's fair? What's fair is that this person doesn't belong. They didn't put in the work. They don't belong here. This is not their birthright. Their energy is toxic and they need to go. And you have the integrity to keep that going, and you will. You're going to have the strength. You're going to get the downloads for the right things to do. This person is in despair and wants to cause despair for you. They're worried about they're worried about causing misfortune for you. Them and their Hierophant friends, the ones that do dances at midnight with candles and whatever else weird stuff they do. They're worried. They're worried about their own misfortune, and yeah, they want to cause misfortune for you. That's all they can think about. Oh, so sick. Energy. The idea of anything good happening to you and your destiny makes them sick. And this is what they're trying to hide. But it's not hidden. Everyone knows. Community. This is them alone. People have been backing away from them. They've hung themselves, but they're still going. Family courtship, courthouse. Figuring out what to do. Yeah. Message about this reunion. They want to get in the middle of this union between you and your person. Whether this is a new soulmate, your old person, this thing you're building, this karmic in your life, your personal karmic, not the masculine's karmic, your personal karmic wants to get in the middle of it and stop a beautiful thing. And you are waiting for a message from these people, or waiting for something. You need something to get clarified. I think they're still trying to deal with whatever this is. Trying to figure out how, okay, we've got this, con person, con man, con woman in the mix. It's toxic for them. I think it might have knocked them out. I think that's what this true Four of Swords is. It's like everybody exhausted by this toxic person. Yeah, it's over. This is the near future. The end is near. The end is near. Great fortune is coming. Someone's going to be in despair because they're going to find out it's over. They don't want this to be seen. This came out this way. This is clarifying this Nine of Cups. I mean, that's them. It's like hiding behind a tree, so sneaky and excited to see if they've done any damage. Watching you online, stalking, your every move, who you connected to. I think this is... it's waiting in expectation to see. They also want to see, because you're presenting yourself as okay. You're unbothered. I think that also makes them more crazy. Outside environment. Yeah, they appear like a jealous person waiting for something from you. That's clarifying the Devil and this Four of Coins reversed. I mean, these cards are very clear. You've made some prayers. That heavenly help from your ancestors and your guides from the highest high, the archangels from the highest high. That sunlight and that clarity and the truth and the justice. You want that. This person's afraid of that. They're afraid that they've been praying to the wrong energy, we'll say. That they're going to end up in the spiritual jail. And they know already that's what's happening. This little mouse told them, hey, don't keep doing that. Still going anyway. Adjudication. Yeah, money over money. This person's after your money. Person's after the gift. One more about this money. It was all frivolous. We already know this, but that's the outcome. They wasted their energy. Why is this Lord on the bottom? let's say this is this merchant, right? This boss figure, this emperor, male or female, who might also be doing business with you, this person who's good at business, is looking down on this person like, not looking down on, well, I would have to say they are, that this is a woman that has to be dealt with, and they're still trying to figure it out right now. Okay. Okay. Just want to clarify a few things. Tell me about, okay, so they're competing with you, they're trying to take what's yours. It's driving them crazy because they can't figure out exactly what's going on. They've been blocked. One more for that space, please. Yeah, they're stalking you. Stalking you online. You've blocked this person. You're not communicating with them. They don't want whoever this is that they might have gotten in the way of wanting you back, and they also want you back. I know that's disgusting. They're afraid of their own bad karma. And yeah, they're what's driving them crazy is this. That's what I said this in the very beginning. This is clarifying Knight of Cups reversed. Fake smiles. Smile in your face isn't working. Their techniques are not working. They might have gotten away with this for a really long time. That's the problem, and that they're experiencing this bad karma, and that they've got some kind of weird, twisted relationship towards you, where they think that there's some way that this could actually get repaired. They're experiencing misfortune, but they can't stop themselves. Wow, this really wanted to come out. They're tripping on you. Oh, I think that clarifies. They don't want anyone to know. In some cases, they might also be attracted to you. I know, that's really sorry. Ugh. They might be attracted to you. They don't want people to know that they're obsessed with you. And that's why they might be talking about you, and they're acting as if there's some kind of opportunity. They're acting as if it's all logic, but really they're obsessed with you. They don't want people to know that, even though everyone can see it. In the recent past, yeah, I think people you are a basket case. People are walking away. You're wasting time. People are sick of them. They've been ignoring them in the recent past. Yeah, this community. You're hanging yourself. Right? They want to move forward as a, grudge holder. They want to keep getting in the way of this union, this business, this project, this creation, whatever it is, and approach the situation. They don't know that they've been seen, that they've been outed, exposed, and they want to approach things as if this is the person you met. You met this, right? I mean, I don't like to categorize people in between animals like that, but the energy was just that they were fine and nice. But they're going to try to use this technique to move forward, to get what they want. Near future, please, team of light. Tell me about this person who experiences death and despair. The death, the ending of something. Whoa. This person trying to force their way in is going to experience this death. The lens they're looking through. Smug enemy. Smug enemy. Yeah, this person is ignoring family. This is the kind of person that I think people around them who have any semblance of normalcy are seeing that this person is becoming a basket case. If they have children or animals or, spouse or partner, I think they're neglecting their relationships. They're not showering. They're not taking care of themselves. They've lost it. Tell me more about this. Well, they're, what? Abuse. They're excited about abusing you. That is... It's like a predator. They're all in their ego. Yeah, that's it. Their ego. It's like what makes them happy is being your enemy. They live for you. This is... And the thing is like, they're not doing it in a way where it's like they haven't shown up. This stalking is all happening where you can feel it because your third eye is on and you just know. So they haven't done anything where you can get a restraining order. But I'm sure you're, because they're trying to do it like this. So that's what's giving them a thrill. But, Creator sees everything. The highest high sees everything. And it's in the near future. This is, they're already experiencing misfortune. They can't stop themselves. They're literally afraid of bad karma, and they're still doing this. This is, I've never seen anything like it. And the fact that so many of you are experiencing it all at once at the same time is... it's like, what world do we live in, right? Yeah, these people have ghosted this person. They don't want to have anything to do with them. They've officially ghosted this jealous devil, okay? They don't want to have anything to do. They're not on the fence about being involved with this person. And fears, please. Karmic friends. Yeah. Being exposed. Truth. I think they don't have anyone. I think people have left them behind. I think also some people led them down the wrong path and they dipped their toe into something dark and got sucked in. And now I think some of them are like, we can't help you, because I think some of them are receiving karma as well. One more for that. Jackpot. You want to just... okay, they want your jackpot. They're afraid of you getting the jackpot and dusting it off, because you're not presenting as if you're phased by them. Outcome, please. That's you getting it done and them still tripping over you with fake accounts. So they're not going to get this offer. They're not going to get this offer. It's too late. It's too late. Done. You're done. Uninterested. Everyone is uninterested. They just don't know it yet. They don't know. They're still, in this energy. They want to take this, this cup. No. They think you might even be dumb enough to come or to be open to some sort of deliberations with them, this cup that they might try to come back and offer. This is... I also got like a download at the very end of that reading, and it's like just on the outside of my crown chakra. It hit me, and then I was still talking and it went away. What was it? What do we need to know? Yeah, there's this, I'm aware of something. There's something. Awareness, yes. About this person, okay. To me, this is the gang stalking. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to tell you, like, if you're traveling, a few things. Like, I'll tell you what I think it is, what it is. And also, while you're busy getting your downloads and you're working and you're trying to stay in the flow, you just, like, run across these, like, constant, this might happen to you in public, right? People you don't know. You might have experienced swarming, where it's like you're shopping for something and then you get like multiple people kind of like in your space, cars kind of driving too close, pulling up next to you in the car and right next to your window and squeezing you in, triangulating you. So this energy is, to me, this is a consciousness that jumps. This is a consciousness that jumps from the weak vessels, right? Who there's like a Denzel Washington movie that came out, like, I don't know, in the 90s, early 2000s, where this, where the entity, which body it jumped into, because it'll start whistling the same song. To me, it's like that. It's a consciousness that is there to lower your vibration. And so your job is to not get triggered. And if you're feeling, like you're just surrounded by it, you probably are. You are. Family members, all, like, you've got this one person who's after you, right? But then you've also got this very like angry energy, right? It's like people looking at you like you did something wrong. You're like, I don't know you, right? You want to vibrate in the love energy. But I think this thing is working overtime because there's a vibrational shift that's trying to happen. You in your Empress mode, it's so threatening. So threatening. Wow. Emperor and Empress just came out. So this is very threatening to this energy. This Ten of Swords and Knight of Swords energy. Sort of like traveling there, trying to create pain, destruction, ruin, betrayal. The Emperor and the Empress is very threatening. This joining together of these energies, right? Because, trying to create illusion around it. So trying to confuse you. Manipulation. So it's about like the fight over your consciousness, over people's consciousness, and fight over people's energy. And also this work that you're trying to do, to bring in this awareness with your downloads, right? You're putting all this work with the downloads you've been getting. do we need to know about this? Like, what's the best way for us to, what's the best way for the collective to maneuver through this? Team of Light, what do we need to know? How do we navigate through this energy? What do we need to do to navigate? Is this the wrong deck? I don't feel this card wants to come out. Oh, I feel maybe it's, wow. I asked, what do we need to do to navigate this energy? And we got, go to the light. So that isn't something that and breathe deeply. Look at that. Breathe deeply and go to the light. You know, that's something that you've been working on, so you're not a stranger to this. So that's how you deal with this, as if it's your full-time job. You know, resonate with the highest light, get to the light, and breathe deeply. Every time, over and over and over and over again, as much as you can, until you're resonating here. If your energy drops down, get back here, breathe. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah. It's like you are forces of nature, right? That are here to reprogram the matrix. And there's like a spiritual warfare, also forces of nature. These energies are fighting over the consciousness to reprogram the matrix. That's what's happening. This is like a consciousness, a dark consciousness. I mean, in my opinion, of course. Right now is the perfect storm for it. Right? It's like everything's built up. As to what it is that's happening, the spiritual warfare, and where it's coming from. The other messages, shuffle. Emergence. Oh. Prosperity. If you needed confirmation that this is going to work out okay, and if this energy is, you know, making you feel like disheartened, don't worry, okay? The emergence of this prosperity, keep focusing on that, breathing deeply and going to the light as much as you can. Sending so much love. I've seen a lot of messages about me doing readings. I can do readings, personals. What I can do is put my information in the description, and I'll just keep it in order of who reaches out to me first. But yeah, so, you know, the emergence of prosperity, that is where you're heading. And yeah, take care, keep the vibration high, and I hope that helps. Bye.